And thank you very much for coming on the webinar. I really appreciate your time. And what we're going to cover today is placing trades, a refresher, because I have a few new students on board. Sarah, you're welcome. And we look at our current trades and look at the SMA system chart and managing your trades. Okay, so let me go to optionspay.com/52-week highs. Okay, so I click on new 52-week highs for US shares. It takes me to where the shares are. So I just click on the first one, new 52-week highs. So I have 119 shares. Okay, so I select the shares all the way down until I get a favorable share using the SMA system. Okay, so from my research I picked up JLL. I'm going to go to Options Express and place a trade. Okay, so I'll type in JLL in the search bar, press enter, and look at the charts. Okay, so I'm looking for the SMA charts. The 8 should be above 23, 23 should be above 200. Okay, okay, so at the moment it's giving us an entry signal. Okay, so the last price by is just touching the blue, the 8-day SMA. Okay, and 8-day SMA is trending up, 23 SMA is trending up, 200-day SMA is just below the 8 and the 23. Okay, so I'll have a look at the options chain and determine how many options I'm going to buy. Okay, and how many months I'm going to be in the trade for. So we in February, March, April, May. So June will be fine, and view chain. Okay, so I have. Okay, sorry. I changed JL. Very sorry. I changed JL to. It was meant to be BKW. Very sorry. So let me go back and look at the SMA chart. I didn't update my PowerPoint presentation. Very sorry. So BKW. Let me have a look at the charts. SMA system. Okay, so last price buy is just above the 8-day SMA. Okay, so all three trend lines are trending up: 200-day, 23, and the 8. Okay, last price buy is just above the 8-day. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at the chain, and I'm going to pick at the money option, but I need to stay in the trade for 2 to 3 months. So in February, March, April. So let me try April. I have about 71 days until expiration date. Okay, so April is fine. So it means I'll get out of this trade 30 days before the third Friday of April. So that will be 21st of March. Okay, so I'll get out of this trade 21st of March, and I'm looking for at the money strike price, which is $24 strike price, and I have open interest 446 people. Okay, which is very good, over 100 open interest. Okay, so I will open up Notepad and write the detail down, or I will write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, so it's April 2014, and so BKW April 2014. The strike is 24 at. So I'm going to pay. We buy the ask and we sell the bid. Okay, so 24 strike is $1.64. Okay, sorry, $1.65 at $1.65. Okay, so $1.65 is how much I'm going to pay. Okay, so I'm just going to buy one contract. You know what to do. If you have $500, you just multiply by 5 or multiply by 3 to give you how much you need to do. If, for example, you want to buy 3 contracts, okay, just multiply by 3. Okay, so now I need to go to virtual trade. If I have real money in my account, I'll go to trade and then options. Okay, that's if you have real money. But if you don't have real money, always go to virtual trade, and virtual trading, and you go to trade and then options. Okay, so from here you type in a symbol which is BKW, and the option is April 24 strike, and it's a call option. Okay, and it's buy to open. I'm just going to buy one contract. Okay, and limit, I'll just use the ask, which is 1.65. okay. The reason is it will be filled quicker. Duration is good till cancelled, advance order none, and then preview order. Okay, so you read from left to right. Buy to open 1 BKW April 2014 24 call, and it's going to cost me 179.95 cents, and then I'll place my order. Okay, so when I finish placing my order, I can set my stop and stop limit on the trade. Okay, so let me check the order status first. Okay, so order status BKW, yep, that's been filled. Okay, so I can go ahead, go to positions, and place my stop and limit order on this trade. Okay, so BKW, go to trade, and I bought it for $1.65. okay, so 1.65 divided by 2, okay, 0.83. okay, I'll round it up. So go to price, instead of market you choose stop limit, and my stop will be 0.83, and my limit will be, I want to make twice as much back, so 1.65 times 2 is 3.3, and duration good till cancelled, preview order. Okay, so it says I've input an invalid number, it needs to be an increment of 0.05. okay, so 0.83, I'll change it to 0.85 and change that to 3.5. okay, and preview. Okay, so sell to close, stop limit is 0.85, and my take profit or limit is 3.5. okay, place virtual order, and that's it. So my next step is to fill my trading diary. Okay, so it was BKW April 2014 24 call. I bought one contract, and today's date 06/02/2014. So I'm going to exit this trade on 21st of March 2014, and I paid $1.65. okay, and that's all you need to do, and your job is done. So you've placed your trade, then you can monitor your trade from your positions. Okay, you monitor your trades from here, and if you've made a profit, just close it immediately, don't wait. Okay, that's about it. So our next our current trade, so I managed to exit A with a $90 profit. Okay, last week I was down about $40, and AZN also exited with a profit of $250. BDX exited with a loss of 359, BRCD with a profit of 209, DEPO profit of 194, and BP a loss of 270, ACAS profit of 220. okay, so last week, like Wesley asked, shall you always stick with the $100 profit? No, you can, based on the chart, based on what you see on the chart, if it's still trending up, you can let it go up a bit before you close your trade. But the reason I ask you to close it when you make $100 is to make to learn how to close and fill out your trading diary, so you don't have to stick with the $100 profit. Okay, you can scale it up. Okay, so our next step, this week I had no questions from no one, so I'm going to open the webinar for people to ask questions, and then I'll be able to answer, because I had no questions from no one. So this is the time if you have any challenging question. And I've had a look at the the stocks on the website, the 50 the 52-day week highs. Okay, most of these stocks you find out that you get about 3 or 4 good quality stocks. Okay, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. The thing is, when you do your research and you don't get any good stocks to trade, just wait for the next day. If you don't get any stock, wait for the next day and do your research, even if it's going to take you a week. In trading, we say patient equals profit. If you are not getting any good stocks from here, when you check your SMA system, you don't have to rush and place trade because you are sitting idle. No, you are not sitting idle. As long as the SMA system doesn't give you an entry signal, don't enter a trade. Okay, wait until you get an entry signal before you place a trade. Okay, so that's sometimes I just sit and wait until I get good quality stocks before I place trades. Okay, and so far so good. I hope you know how to place trades, you know how to monitor your trades, you know how to fill out your Excel spreadsheets, and you know basically what to do from now. So if you want me to keep on running the webinars, I'll need questions from most of you. So the questions that you ask through email or maybe one-to-one Skype sessions, I will bring the questions on the webinar, and then I'll be able to explain it so that it will benefit all. Okay. Ernest asked a question. He said, if you find a suitable stock and everything looks good, but in looking at the expiration, we have February 14, March 14, June 14, September 14. Choosing March will mean exiting the trade in about 2 weeks. The 30-day rule. What is your opinion? Would you suggest a June expiration? Yes, Ernest, I would suggest the June. Okay, so Ernest is asking if you choose, let's say we're in February, you have March expiration, you have June expiration, and September expiration. Okay, I'll not choose March because it will not fulfill the 30-day rule. I'll just choose the June contract. Okay, I hope it's okay, Ernest. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're welcome. So I'm thinking all of you on the call, you know how to research stocks from the website, how to look at the SMA system chart, how to place trade, how to set your limit, how to set your stop loss, and also how to close a trade. Okay, so let me quickly show you how to close a trade before we round up. So you go to trade, just click on trade from your account, go to positions, and you click on trade, and immediately it will take you to your closing trade tickets. Okay, and you don't need to do anything. The only thing you need to do is, let's say you want to sell it at the bid, so you change market price to limit, and we sell the bid, which is 3.60. okay, that's the bid here, and duration is good to cancel, and then preview. Okay, and that's all. I'm unable to sell this because I have existing orders, so I need to go and cancel it. Like last week, when you have that small arrow next to your positions, you need to close it first. Okay, so you hover your mouse here, slowly move it up and click on order, and then you look at the option and then close it from here. Okay, so I can cancel it from here, and then I'll go and place my sell to close order. Okay, so Ernest, I hope that was fine. Yep, that's fine. So if you have any question at all, let me quickly take you through how to exit a trade. For example, let's say you've seen a cross between the SMA. So let me use A as an example. So we place a trade during the seminar. So I'm looking at the chart. So immediately you see a cross on A, you exit the trade. Either you're in profit or loss. And like I said, trading. So this is a perfect cross. Okay, so here you can see that the 8-day SMA just crossed the 23-day SMA. So immediately you see that cross, you exit the trade. Okay, and then to enter another trade, you have to wait until the 8-day SMA crosses above the 23, and both are trending up alongside the 200-day. Okay, so this I'm not going to enter a trade. Sit out. You don't need to enter a trade because the 8-day is above the 23. And somebody might ask, can I place a put on this because the 8 is below? No, you can't place a put because the 200-day is trending up. We use the 200-day to as a long-term indicator to trade either a call or a put. So you only need to place a put if the 200-day is above, at the top here, above the 8 and the 23, not below. So at the moment it's below, so we are only trading calls. So if you want to place trades on 8, you have to wait until the 8-day starts trending up, the 23 starts trending up, and the 200 starts trending up. Okay. I have another question from Ernest. So Ernest is saying, can we have a look at CALD? Would you exit the trade at this point or wait till actually crosses? Okay. So Ernest has he's got a trade on CALD, and he's asking, will I exit the trade based on what I see on the SMA system chart? So, and the CALD, I'll exit immediately. Okay, so there's almost a cross, so I'll exit immediately. Okay, so don't wait, just close your trade and sit out of this trade and look for another trade. Okay. You're welcome, Ernest. Okay, so far so good. Isaac, is there any question? Please. Abby, Liz, Colin, you're welcome. Any question at all? So far so good. What we've done is what we actually do to place trades and exit a trade. So last week we suffered major losses because most of your trades you realize that you lost some of your money. Okay, don't worry, that's how trading works. You place 10 trades, sometimes you lose 6 or 7 and then you win 3. Sometimes you win 9 out of 10, sometimes you win 6 out of 10. Okay, but we always make sure that what we win is more than what we lose. Okay, so you are not doing anything wrong. That's how it works. It's just learning the ins and outs, and immediately you make a profit, you just close out your trade and bank your profit. Don't wait until you make more profit. That's what I want to say. It's better to bank your profit early than to wait and then you lose some of your profits. Okay, so today's webinar was going to be short because I had no questions from you. So it's only Ernest who is asked 2 questions. So if you think everything is fine, you know what you're doing, if you need help, you can email me or just call me. We can schedule a one-to-one Skype session, okay, just for you. If you need help, then please type in here so I know where to go from here. Okay. Other than that, the webinar is going to be one way. Is going to be the same, and so far so good. You've learned a lot, and then you can place trade, and I'll be still mentoring you. So it doesn't matter if we don't carry on with the webinar so far, because I realize that you've grasped a lot of what you needed anyway. So if you think you are happy to place trades without these webinars, please type in yes in your question field, and then I will. Yep, Colin, excellent, that's fine. So Colin is confident that he can place trades because getting on the webinars on every Thursdays at the same time, I really appreciate your time. Sometimes you can't make it, so it's better we just stick with one-to-one mentoring through emails, phone calls, and then Skype. Okay, so the time that suits you, you just give me a call and then I will book you in and then I'll take you from there. Okay, so Colin is saying yes, he's fine. So Isaac, are you comfortable placing trades? Abby, if you're comfortable, please type in yes. Abby, yes, excellent. Ernest, please, if you're comfortable. Ernest, excellent, well done. I know Liz is a pro. Sarah, please, if everything is fine, you can type in yes as well. So Liz is asking a question. She's saying, please look at the chart for BPL. Would you exit the trade? Okay, let me quickly have a look at BPL for Liz. Okay, BPL. Okay. Abby. Yes, I'll exit this trade. Although it hasn't crossed yet. I will exit this trade if I've lost 50%. Okay, so for example, before you enter this trade, I presume that you set your trading plan, and in your trading plan maybe you stated that if you lose 50% you exit, or 20%. So based on your trading plan, if you set your trading plan to say, okay, if I lose 20% I'll exit, then you work out how much you bought the option for. So let's say you bought it for $2. You work out 20% of $2, and then you exit if you have lost that much. If you set your exit, your loss at 50%, you work out your 50%. If it hasn't reached your 50%, stay in this trade because it might go up again. But if you've lost more than 50% or more than 50% based on what you specified in your trading, I'll exit this trade. Okay, so I don't know your exit, your trading plan. What was your exit? Either 50% or 20%. So based on that, if it was me, I'll work out the 50% and I'll look at how much I've lost based on the 50% rule, and then I'll exit. If it hasn't reached 50%, even if it's 45%, I'll still be in this trade, because if you look here, it was going down and then it turned up, so the possibility of it doing the same thing is likely. Okay, so work out your percentage loss that you set up in your trading plan. So that's why I said it's very important that you determine your risk in your trading plan before you enter a trade. Okay, so based on the trading plan, it will tell you whether to exit the trade or not. Okay, I hope that answered your question, Liz. You're welcome, Liz. Okay, Sarah wants me to take her through the red asterisk. Okay, so the red star. So the red star will only appear on your positions if you have set your stop and your limit. If there's no stop or limit, it will not appear. Okay, so at the moment I don't have any stop or limit on the red star, so I'm going to set a stop and a limit on BKW here. Okay, so I go to trade, and then I'll click on stop limit. Okay, so I'm just going to use any figure, so don't worry. So my stop was I bought it for 360. Okay, so 360 divided by 2 is about 3.2 from my 3.6 divided by 2. Oh, sorry, 3.6 divided by 2 is 1.8. Okay, but Options Express doesn't like 1 point. They want increment of 5, so I put 1.5. Okay, and my limit, because I bought it for $3.60, I want to make twice as much back. So 3.6 times 2 is 7.2. So I put 7 instead of 7.2 to round it up. Okay, and duration is good to cancel, and now click on preview. Okay, so sell to close 1 BKW April 14 21 call. My stop limit is $1.50 and $7, and it's good to cancel, and then place virtual trade. Okay, so now if I check my positions, I'll see the red asterisk next to my option, which is BKW. Okay, so if I hover my mouse on the red asterisk, okay, I need to cancel this trade first. If I need to sell this option, okay, by going to trade, it will not allow me because I still have the red asterisk next to the option. Okay, so I'm going to show you that it will not allow me. So if I click on preview, it will say unable to enter order because of an existing order. Please check your existing position and open orders. Okay, so I go back to my positions and hover my mouse on the red asterisk. Okay, just slightly move your mouse to the top and click on order. Okay, and when you click on order, it will bring you to your order status page, and you look for BKW. So BKW is this one. Okay, it will say open, the last one. Okay, so I click on cancel, and it will ask me, are you sure to cancel? Yes, cancel order. And you are not charged, okay? It's free to cancel it. And I'll view my positions again to make sure that there's no red asterisk. So you can see that there's no red asterisk next to my BKW. And then I can go ahead and sell my option now, okay, by going to trade and then selling it. So you can see that it says sell to close. There's no warning message at the top. Just say sell to close, and then I'll just click on place virtual order. Okay. Sarah, I hope that was clear. You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you very much. Okay, so far so good. Thank you very much for being with me for this long. It's not over yet. Okay, this is a lifelong journey. Okay, and please, let's use this opportunity to make changes in our lives, because this thing works. Remember, the first few trades we placed after the seminar, you made money, but most of you didn't close your trades early. Okay, so now you know how to close your trades, you know your take profit, you know what you're comfortable with. Immediately you place your trade, just monitor your trades and make sure that you fill your trading diary. Okay, it's very important that you fill it as you go along. Okay, and you are all set. You are all set. It's very easy. Option is very powerful to make money, and our aim is to make enough money so that we can quit our day job or build up a retirement portfolio, okay, for ourselves. Okay, so thank you very much. If there are no more questions, I would like to end here and say a big thank you to each one of you. So if I get questions from you during the week, then I will send you an email that I have a few questions from the students, so I'll send an email for our next webinar. Okay, if I don't get questions, then you can email me and then we can book a Skype appointment. Okay, Vida, welcome. We are just rounding up, so I was asking, are you comfortable placing trades on your own? If you are, please type in yes in the question box for me, please. Yes, that's fine. Do you have any question before we round up? You haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything. We didn't have any questions from anyone. So today's webinar was just a brief to go over and then let you know that this is not going to be our last webinar. But from now on, if I get questions from students, I will use that questions to run the webinar, because so far so good. You know where to select the stop. Okay, you're welcome. You know where to go for the stock selection. You know how to look at the SMA system chart. You know how to place a trade. You know how to exit a trade, and you know how to complete your trading diary. Okay, so once you become comfortable, and once you see that you are making winning trades, then you are good to go to fund your account, live account, and then you start making real money. Okay, but there's no rush. It's better you use the virtual trade account to practice, okay, first, and know what you're doing before you reach real money, because I wouldn't want you to lose money and then you quit easily. Okay, you have to stick with it for the long term. Okay, so I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you this evening. I'll make the recording available on the website again, and then I will email you the link. Okay, thank you very much. You've been a blessed bunch, and I'll say a big bye. Okay, Ernest, very much appreciate. I'll give you a call sometime. I'll talk. And you are welcome, Sarah. You're welcome. So use my time, please. Use my available time. I'm also, as long as you call me beforehand, or you text me, or you email me, and then I'll book, because my diary is full. So when you call me, I have to fit you in anyhow. So please, you're welcome, Sarah. Ernest, you're welcome. Abby, thank you very much. Colin, thank you very much. Colin, you're welcome. God bless you. Ernest, Isaac, thank you. Liz, thank you. Thank you, Vida. Thank you very much. My regards to your husband, Vida. Abby, my regards to Jean Paul. Yeah, thank you. Okay, God bless you. Have a blessed evening. Okay, take care. Bye bye.